Okay, now we're gonna make the body. Same thing, we're gonna start with a magic circle. You're gonna curl this around your finger, make a cross, turn to the other side, and make a knot. Okay, now you have a magic circle. So inside this circle, I'm gonna do 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're gonna do increase in the second row. So you go to the first stitch and do increase in every single stitch. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. We started with 6 single crochet and now we're doing increase, so which means this row I should have 12 stitches. So now we're going to go to row 3. Row 3, we're going to do 1 single crochet, followed by an increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So you're gonna do single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase. You're gonna do 6 sets, and by the time you come back here you should have 18 stitches. Okay, now the row 4, I'm gonna start off by doing a single crochet. We do 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and the following stitch I'm going to do an increase, and now I'm going to do 2 single crochet, means single crochet in the next 2, means I do 1 here, 1 here in the next, and increase. And you're going to do 5 sets of this. Single, single, increase, single crochet, single crochet, increase. And you should have 1 more stitch left here. This 1 more stitch, we're gonna do single crochet. So we should have 24 stitches in this row. So the next row we're gonna do 3 single crochet followed by an increase. This is 1, 2, 3, and you do an increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. 3 single crochet, increase. You're gonna do 6 sets of it, and by the time you come back here you should have 30 stitches. Okay, now we're going to go to row 6. Row 6, I'm going to start with single crochet in the next two stitch. So this is 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and then I'm going to do an increase. And now I'm going to do 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you do increase, and you're gonna do 5 sets of this. And this is the last set. 1, 2, oops. Increase, and after increase you will find that you have 2 more stitches left. These 2 stitches we're going to do single crochet. So you have 2 here, 2 here, so it's actually like 4 single crochet with an increase, well, for 1 set. Okay, so now we're going to go to row 7. Row 7, we're going to do 5 single crochet and an increase. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you do increase. 5 single crochet, increase. I'm gonna do 6 sets, and by the time you come back here you should have 42 stitches. Okay, you're gonna look like this. So now from row 8 until row 13 you just do single crochet all around. No increase, you just do single crochet from row 8 until row 13. I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 13. Okay, this is row 13. These few rows there's no increase. So if you, let's say you're lost and you're not sure which row you're at, you can come back from the magic circle here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You count this side from the marker. If you count this side, you will have less 1 row because it's going spiral this way. So now we are going to go to row 14. Row 14, I'm gonna start to do decrease. So I'm gonna do 5 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do 5 single crochet and you do a 2 together. I'm going to use the front loop. Let me show you again. This is the front loop. This is this is the front loop. This is the back loop. I'm gonna use the front loop and the front loop. I'm gonna yarn over 2, yarn over 2. So for those who are beginners, you're not sure, once you come to this, you do a 2 together. You're not sure whether you should use here or here. This one is actually taken by these two together. You should go to the next one, but because your eyes are not trained to see, then you might as well put marker at all the two together spot, so that you know where is the next two together or decrease. So after 5 stitch, I'm gonna do 2 together, or you can call it a decrease. So I have the 2 sets here. You're gonna do 6 sets all together, and by the time you come back here, it should shrink to 36 stitches. Okay, now row 15. Row 15, I'm gonna do 2 single crochet. And let me get a marker. One single crochet, 2 single crochet, and we're gonna do a 2 together. And the subsequent set is gonna be 4 single crochet. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 together, 1, 2, 3, 4. This 4 single crochet with the 2 together, you're going to do 5 sets. Oops. So once you do the last set of this 4 single crochet with a decrease or a 2 together, you will still have 2 more stitch left, and these 2 stitch you're gonna do single crochet. And this row you should have 30 stitches. And the next stitch, I'm going to do single crochet all around. You just do single crochet with no increase, which means you still have 30 stitches. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of the row. Okay, before I continue, this is the body. This is going to shrink, and then the head should be here. By right, the head should be here like this. I mean, further way up, it should be like this. But I plan to have the egg. I plan to have this chicken holding the egg on its back. So the head would not be exactly on top. It would be sideways a bit to give space for the egg. And at the same time, before I add stuffing and seal this, as it gets smaller, I'm gonna do the leg first. Oh yeah, for the Easter egg, I did 2 videos on this Easter egg. One is this pattern and one is this pattern. So I'll share the link of these 2 videos in the description box below. It's a gigantic Easter egg. Not exactly gigantic, it's the size of my whole hand, whole palm. Okay, now for the leg, because I need to insert all this in, get it nicely done before I seal it. If not, it'll be quite difficult. So you can get this type of wire. I'm not sure what is it called. You can go to the art and craft store. I bought it online. Just about any art and craft store, you will see it has this fluffy thing on this wire, and you can actually bend it. And there are people who bought this to make flowers. You know, you curl it around, you can actually make into flowers. So now I'm using this to make the leg. So it comes this length. I mean, it's standard size, I think. So I just bend it into two, cut it into two. One represent one leg because it's gonna be a short leg. It's not gonna be a long leg. And I am going to seal this here. Okay, wait, let me just... Okay, we can do it this way. This means you curl the... Wait, let me do that again. Let me show you again. This, hold it here. So you have a tail here. You start to curl it. You curl it together with the tail, and hopefully you curl it nearer so that you won't see that white part. And also the tail, we kind of seal the tail. Wait, this is too thick. Okay, it should be like this. Oh, that's the tail of the brown yarn. Make sure, if you can, do not go too round on the same spot, you know. So long you cover all the white fluffy thing, white yarn. I'm not sure, is it called a yarn? You just curl it around, even if you can see a little bit of the white, I think it should be still okay. And then you just curl it and curl it, and now it looks more like the leg. I mean, in case you do see a bit of that white part, it should be okay. You do the same for the other one, the other side. So this is considered one leg. This is one, and this will be another one. So once I come to the top, I would have to tie a knot. Oops, you can still see some of it. Actually, I think it should be fine. And then at least it looks more realistic, right? Like a chicken feet. Oops. Ooh, luckily it didn't come off all the way. So when you come to the top part here, it's okay because this top part will be hidden inside the chicken. Okay, once you reach the top part here, you just make a knot and pull tight, make another knot and pull. Okay, now let me see. Okay, you're gonna bend this into two, bend this into two, bend it into half, and make one more here, just like the chicken feet. Make sure this part is shorter and go up, and you have a chicken feet. So this part here, because the chicken is not going to have a long feet. Okay, I would suggest that you just make a cross. Let's see if I can poke this in through this side. I'm sure I can, but the other side I'm not sure. Wait. Maybe I should, one leg should be here, one leg should be here to balance the chicken off. Okay, the hole is a bit too small. Maybe I should get a plier or something to make it bigger so that it can go through. Okay, one part went through. Now this part, let's see, because later because there's no way you can put two wire into the same hole. So go to the nearest next hole. I think preferable not to be so near this. Maybe you should be here so that the chicken can balance itself. Okay, in you go. Okay. Now, since it's inside, now you can shape it. And you can even pull it slightly further down to make the leg look like it's there. That's a chicken feet. Or if you want it to be longer, which I do not, it's not advisable to make the leg too long. I know chicken feet, the leg should be slightly longer, but if it's too long, you won't be able to hold the weight of the head and the egg, that huge egg. So this is just for show. So long you can see that's a feet there. That's a cute feet there, right? And then you make one more this side. Preferable a bit further, should be here, yeah. So that it could balance itself. And not only that, it's not exactly standing on its feet. It's also standing on its butt. It's standing on this part too. See, so if you look at it, it's not really standing on its feet. The feet is just for show. So once you do this, you make sure you go find some plier or something to join this part together so that it won't come off. Or you can bend it this way, bend it downwards, like open it up so that it won't come off, so that you see it won't come off. And this one we can still shape it around later on. So up to you. If you think this feet is too short, you want a longer feet, then do not cut this into two. You can just use the whole thing. Oh, should be this side. See, some of those white color do chuck out. But then again, this is a chicken feet, right? It should have this kind of stuff coming up. Okay, so make one more on the other side. And I'll come back to you once I attach the other feet. Okay, now I fixed the two cute legs. It looks like this. From here, the back. And the inside, you just push it open. Push it open this way. So that when you add stuffing, it won't just come off like that. And remember, this is just for show. And then from here it looks kind of cute. There's some legs there, but actually you rely on this to sit up, to stand up. Okay, now let's go to row 17. Row 17, we're gonna do 3 single crochet. This is 1, 2, 3, and 2 together like this. So you're going to do 3, then 2 together, 3, 2 together, or in 6 sets. And you should have 24 stitches. And remember to be careful with this 2. These are optional. I mean, if you do not want the leg, you can just leave it like that. Let it just stand like that. Okay, now row 18. Row 18, just do single crochet all around. No increase or no decrease, or 2 together. So single crochet, single crochet, single crochet all in. You will still have 24 stitches in this row 18. Again, now row 19. Row 19, I'm going to do 2 single crochet. Let me add my marker. You do 2 single crochet before you do a 2 together. This is 1. This is 2. And you do it 2 together. And you do 6 sets of it, and by the time you go back to the front stitch, the first stitch, you should have 18 stitches. So you should have 6 sets of this. I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of the row. Again, now row 20. Row 20, I'm going to do single crochet all around. There's no increase, just single crochet. And you're gonna get 18 stitches as well. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of the row. Okay, now actually if the chicken does not have an egg at the back, the head would just connect to the head here, Okay, just sew it on and I don't have to seal this part. But now I have to do the head a bit to the front so that the back has space for the egg. So I have to seal this part, if not you can see those filling inside. So now I have to do 2 more rows, maybe 2 or 3, 2 I think. So now I'm going to do 1 single crochet. This is row 21. I'm going to do 1 single crochet followed by a decrease. Single crochet, 2 together, then you do a single crochet and a 2 together all the way. One finger will be here, pushing down those fillings, those stuffing fillings. I'm talking like it's a pie or something. Sorry, it's stuffing. Sometimes when I'm concentrating, I just get lost with words. I just couldn't find the right word to describe stuff. Okay, so now I have 12 stitches left. So these 12 stitches I'm going to do 2 together all the way. Let me mark this first. This is getting tougher, it's getting more tight. It's kind of difficult to hold on to it. Okay, last 2. I made it. Okay. So now I just cut the yarn. You can shape it around later so that the stuffing goes evenly everywhere. So now I just go through all this front loop. There should be about 6 of it. Pull tight and just come out from anywhere. And you pull, make sure this goes in well, and shape it around. So the body gonna look like this. It looks like an egg, right? It's kind of oval. So the head, I'm gonna sew it more to this side and the egg this side. So now is the time to see if we can find any holes anywhere that you would want to mend. Is there any hole? I mean, accidentally make a stitch that is too loose or too tight, or you can just bring the needle around. There's no hole, just make it go around to all the far end spot to hide the yarn. Oops, sorry. And you can just hide it back inside. Or you can just cut it away if you want. I'm still thinking if I should, how am I going to sew the head? I hope the head and the egg will somehow balance off the chicken. I mean, from this corner it looks kind of cute. You can see the feet. From this corner you won't see a thing. Okay, so the head, I have a long tail here because I know the head is going to tilt a bit, and I might need to do a few more stitches and maybe a few more stitches on the egg as well, so that I don't have to get more yarn to do that. So the head would have to be, first you have to look at the feet. The feet face this way, so the head is here. The head still have a small hole, I did not seal it, so you make sure this hole is here. Okay, make sure it's like this, and the egg would be here. Okay, let me show you the side way of it, because if by normal I should sew it this way. So you got a chicken, that's a cute chicken. So now I want this chicken to be carrying this egg. So when you carry something on your back, your head obviously will go down a bit, but it still look up. So it's no longer here. You should sew it here. Okay, so be careful with the leg. So the head, I'm gonna make sure it stays like this, and also I have to make sure how the egg should be, like this or like this. I think it should be like this. See the egg like this, and after I've sewn this together, I'm gonna make two wings to kind of like holding on to the egg at the back. So because you have one here and one here, it will kind of balance it off, and I hope it should be able to stand on its own with the egg. Okay, I'll come back to you once I have this nicely sewn on, because I am very sure I will go off screen when I sew. Especially things like this, I haven't really make out where it should be. So I'll come back to you. At least roughly you have the rough idea. I mean, this is optional. If you do not have an egg like mine, you can just join this together and you have a cute little chicken. And later we will just make the wings. If your chicken is just like this, your wing do not have to be so big. But my wings, I will be making it slightly bigger because it's holding on to the egg. Okay, so you connect it here like this. It's not on top, it's sideways. Make sure it's sideways, and the leg, make sure it faces the front, and the egg here. Okay, now the last part, we're going to make the pair of wings. I made one. This is just a simple wing. Oh, okay. So for this wing, I'm going to chain 11. Okay, this is my habit of making a knot. So after this knot, you're going to chain 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So after chain 11, you go to the second stitch from the hook. It's always the second stitch from the hook. So this is the hook, this is the first stitch, this is the second stitch. Go to the second stitch and do a slip stitch. And after that, I'm going to do single crochet. I should have 8 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5, 6, 7, 8, and after 8 single crochet you should have 1 more stitch left, and this stitch I'm going to do slip stitch. Oops, I'm going to do slip stitch. So after this slip stitch, you chain 1, turn the work, again do slip stitch, and we're going to do single crochet in the next stitch, and again single crochet in the next stitch, and we're going to do 4 half double crochet. So this is 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochet, 3 half double crochet, and 4 half double crochet, and single crochet, and single crochet, and the last one should be a slip stitch. Oops, I'm not sure if you can see this. Okay, the last one is going to be a slip stitch. Then I chain 1, turn the work, oops, and let me do that again, and you see I didn't grab the whole 3 strand. Wait, okay, now that's better. 5 strand. So chain 1, slip stitch, chain 1. After the slip stitch you chain 1, and then you turn your work, and again on the first stitch you do a slip stitch, and you do a single crochet, and you do a half double crochet, and then a double crochet, and a treble. Treble means you have to yarn over twice, and you put through 2 by 2. Again another one in the next one, put through 2 by 2, and double crochet, half double crochet, single crochet, and a slip stitch. Oops, and a slip stitch, and the wings would look like this, and I single crochet all the way, all the way. I single crochet all around. So you jump to the next stitch, do a single crochet, and here you just single crochet all around. I have this to guide me as the starting, so you don't need a marker. This is just in case if we got I mean, you know, sometimes you keep doing it in a round and you forgot where is the starting, and you go do one more row of single crochet. So one row of single crochet will do. Okay, this part here is a little bit tricky. It will kind of curl up a bit, which I think it should. It's a wing. It will look kind of cute to curl up, right? And go back to the same starting stitch. So it looks like this. Okay, the two wings, and make sure you leave a long tail for sewing. And here is how the bird look like. It's going to carry this on its back, so I'm going to sew this like this, like part of it is on the body and part of it is on the egg. So here you do not need to do stitches, so you just stitch here and try to move your way up here excuse me, and you make 1 or 2 stitches here, so that here you can see it's empty. And I am going to add a ribbon or a bow tie here to make it look more like Easter. I mean, it looks more like it's carrying an Easter egg. So just use a tapestry needle. This tail here, you can hide it inside the bird. Sorry, yeah, it's a bird. It's a chicken actually. So here when you sew, you just be careful as to where you want the wings to be. It should be here, and make sure when you sew it kind of curve a bit like this, so it looks like, you know, your the wings like open up to the back. Okay, so first you make sure it's on the right spot, then you make 1 stitch here. You make 1 stitch here, and you make few more stitches here to make it kind of open up. Make those stitches like this so that it will never close back. Okay, so you make stitches here, like kind of pull this edge to this side, and make 1 stitches here to kind of pull it to the other side. Kind of spread it out, and later work your way from here to here, so that here you can't see anything, so that when you look at it, one glance, your finger can go in and out. Okay, and as for the ribbon or bow tie, sorry, I'm so used to calling this a ribbon since young. Okay, this bow tie, I did leave a long tail, so I'm just gonna sew it here. I have to check and see where my wing is and make sure it does not cover the wing. Make sure it's just right on top of the wing. And for this pattern, I'm gonna share in the description box below, and or you can make your own bow tie if you want. So I'll come back to you once I have it nicely assembled and show you from front to back, left to right, how it looks like. Okay, this is how the final product look like. See the cute legs. It can stand, but you have to kind of shape it around before it can stand still. And that cute curly hair. And because of this pink part here, it makes the chicken looks like it's smiling. Instead of just a normal beak, it's smiling. So thank you for watching. Hope you like this video. And happy Easter to those who are celebrating. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next post.